I'm going to tell you a secret. You see the British flag? Let me show you how well I know about fights, yeah? You see the British flag? Is a stolen relic, and I can prove it. It's from the Acans. And let me show you where it is, yeah? Get this. You have the cross called the St. George's Cross. It's red, right? Good. On each side, you have 4 blue boxes divided in 2. Now, if you look at the divisions of blue boxes divided, yeah? Take it as each one is 25%. Yeah? Each box is 25%. But get this. The 25% has further been divided into 10 and 15% on each side. And then another red cross is through it. Yeah? All right, and now let me explain the British flag to you. You see my people, the Acans, yeah? They are tactical fighters and Tokwa. So this is how they used to defeat the British, yeah? And the camouflage material, believe it or not, the British history will tell you that it is something that was taken from the Acans fighters. So watch this. You see the St. George Cross, the big red cross, yeah? What my people did, and the British will tell you this, they never came to war with the amount of warriors to match your amount. If you brought 10,000, they will bring 2,000. But this is what they did with that 2,000. All the red spots you see, the cross in the middle, the St. George Cross, those are points which they will place their armies. They will use scouts, yeah, skirmishes to get you into position. And when you get into position, the British army, they come one big 100% petty blue coats, right? Petty blue coats. And then they'll be marching forward. Now, when they march and enter this formation without knowing it, because it's a trap, the Acans will make sure to keep firepower directed in those directions. The red directions are kill zones. If you step in there, you'll be dead. The idea is to divide and conquer. Politics. The idea is to divide and conquer. Simple as that. So by keeping those areas, yeah, death zones, the soldiers are unable to regroup. Eventually, some of them will run into the bushes. And in the bushes, that's where the Acans were the master warriors and the master camouflagers. And the British will tell you this. So the Acans' aim was not to defeat you on the battlefield. The aim was simple, to divide you and then conquer you slowly. And that's how the Acans were beating them. Divide and conquer. So you see, the British system is all based on that. When the British decided that that system, that relic they stole was so needed and was so good, yeah, they decided to make it into, so imagine your blueprint for war. The British flag is a blueprint for war, is a blueprint for division, because the British people are in blue. Yes, the British people are blue. And the blue has been divided into 4 quarters. And each quarter has been divided into 2. Take it as political parties. And the aim is to make sure that they are always divided. So no political parties ever aim is to ever unite the nation, because that goes against the blueprint of how you control the people. The aim is to always keep it divided on political grounds. And it is the same. For example, when the British attack you, for example, when they attack Saddam Hussein, yeah, they use the same blueprint. How? They use the media. So they will bombard the media with their views, and then they will get the Americans. So you see, it's coming from different angles. The red is coming from different angles. And then next thing you know, the blues is divided. So the people are now divided on opinions about you. And when the opinions are so divided, because they will keep bringing in, the crosses will keep coming until you have no support. And when you have no support, they're able to come in and defeat you. It's the same with Gaddafi. It's the same with Nkrumah. It's the same with Burkina Faso guy. It's the same with many. It's a case of divide and conquer. You always divide opinion on the enemy, and then you're able to use Yeah, the division, the lack of support to then kill is the same in Syria. It was the same in Iraq. It was the same. It is the same everywhere. They use that flag. Yeah, I'm not saying the British people. It's the political elite. The British people have no clue. They're told what's going on. But even they are under the rulership of that system. Divide and conquer. It is what cans do. They divide the enemy, they conquer the enemy. But you see their cans. They never kill their enemies, and the British will tell you that. They always absorbed their enemies into their culture. So their cans are like Borgs. They assimilate. So the Akan kingdom is full of people who were from conquered kingdoms, who are now proud to call themselves Akans. It's a peaceful nation. And they know so much, and I know. Tonight, it's gone a bit haywire, and I told you Spadas is something, you understand what I'm saying? But yeah, the whole art of war, I'm telling you, I can prove to you the origins of the British flag. And its meaning is exactly what it is, divide and conquer. Even the British people are under that system. They've been divided. Therefore, the political elite, Boris Johnson can do whatever he wants. And now that they've managed to marginalize the people's parties, and they control the House, they control the Commons, they control everything, they're able to break rules that normal people will be arrested and jailed for. They're able to do it and laugh. They're able to just... You see what I mean? It's mad. But it's like that all over the world, so I guess it is what it is, isn't it? But yeah, like I said in Tokwa, do not throw just like that. Do not throw stupidly. Throw with intent. You get me? Spadas, hoof, tense, breathe, and have fun. Listen, you can even lay on the ground and just squeeze and just Let me tell you, the Chinese Kung Fu, when you're learning Kung Fu and then they tell you do, shui, it's a myth. The original, he didn't just do when, he was tensed. Tensed. So when you met him with your blow, listen, when I watch, there's a movie with Jet Li, and he was fighting a white boxer. This was back in the 1950s, a true story. And the guy was using feng shui. Listen, I'm telling you, yeah, the original wasn't doing that. They were tensed. Their stance was tense. So when you hit them, they didn't move. You moved. When they hit you, they didn't need to move fast. When you're tensed, Bruce Lee proved that. When you're tense, you can do a 1-inch fist. You can't do a 1-inch fist relaxed. Bruce Lee proved it. And this is the truth. They all were tensing their bodies. It's not, The Egyptians did the same. It's all tensing. When the longer you tense for, the longer you hold it for, the more relaxing it becomes when you release. The more the muscles sleep. Good morning. It's about 12 o'clock now.